Hello, my artists. If you are seeing this video, you probably clicked on one of the books on your bookshelf in your virtual classroom. That book specifically being I Ain't Gonna Paint No More. Feel free to pause the video, grab a stuffy to cuddle with, or just to have around. Grab a piece of paper if you want to paint or draw on it as we follow, because this book is about a lot of paint and it's super funny and I cannot wait to read it with you. It makes me crack up every time. Or you can just sit back and listen. So let's get started. I ain't gonna paint no more. Doesn't that look like a lot of paint? One day my mama caught me painting pictures on the floor and the ceiling and the walls and the curtains and the door, and I heard my mama holler like I never did before. Ya ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. Ain't gonna paint no more. That's what I say, but there ain't no way that I ain't gonna paint no more. So I take some red and I paint my head. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Ah, what the heck? I'm gonna paint my, what do you think he's gonna paint? Neck. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Still I just can't rest till I paint my chest. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Look, even the dog has some paint on him. Guess there ain't no harm if I paint my arm. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. But I just can't stand not to paint my hand. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Then I see some black, so I paint my, what do you think? Back. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Like an Easter egg, I'm gonna paint my leg. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Still I ain't complete till I paint my feet. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. But I'm such a nut, I'm gonna paint my... He's so silly. What? Y'all don't faint, 'cause there ain't no paint, so I ain't gonna paint no more. Oh, too funny. My artists, thank you for following along with me. I hope you really got a good laugh out of that, and I hope it inspired you to paint. If you don't have paint at home and you can't get paint, I have some recipes where I could show you and teach you how to make your own paint. So don't stress if you're itching to paint. Like I am right now after reading that. We can definitely do that for you. Right, my artists? Have a really great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me.